information itself is not enough.
Dear Mr. Massa, I'm just trying to mind my own business. What's the matter? It's just another day, another black king captured. I'm about to lose my brain stuck inside this ghetto rapture. I got a lot of smoke. If you want it, you can have it. They want a hat trick, but this is black girl magic. Ain't talking about the kind that'll make you disappear, but I'm talking about the power of the melanin within. Ain't looking for trouble, but I'ma say this one time. I put two dukes up if you try to touch mine. We still want justice for Tamir and Trayvon. You say you don't see color, but racism ain't blind. They targeting little kids whose skin look just like mine. So I'm paranoid, it's a war zone outside. And I'm a black queen, so if you ask me to step out of my car, you gon' have to snatch me. Cause I ain't going no damn well. Had to spend my whole life living unfair. Ancestors got my back and they right here. You can never understand, it's a nightmare. Living in my black shoes by the black rules. You can keep your handshake, I don't dap coons. The white man that go nuts if he cash you. But you all on his side like a damn fool. Make it make sense.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
We are exploited. We are downtrodden.
Make it make
We are
sense.
denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation
Queen.
away from us or aside from us is come together
Queen.
against the common enemy. Who taught you to hate the texture of your
Ahmadiyyah.
hair? Who taught you to hate the color of your skin?
Ahmadiyyah.
Parents, pay attention to the books, the school system, even to your little children. Lies mixed with wisdom. His skin too bright, so he was blind to the prison. My skin just right, so I collide with division. You trying to pray to God, but we tired of religion. No savior saving, we got to save our savings. We used to pay miss, how we gon' make the slave rich? But who's to blame, and tell me why you complaining? We need a team effort just to rule the nation. Like a bad relationship, missing communication. We missing moderation. They trying to get a poison to my population. No reparations. I'm getting tired of Satan.
We are oppressed.
Queen.
I'm getting tired of waiting.
We are downtrodden.
Queen.
We are denied not only civil rights, but even human rights.
Ahmadiyyah.
So the only way we're going to get some of this
Ahmadiyyah.
oppression and exploitation.
Queen.
Touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen. Why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations. America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all in Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat.
This is the sound of
It's a cut on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threat. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood, kings all in my circle. You touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans, and I got
Bedtime, book in a sex game. My kick, the words, my favorite. Can't even only be my say. It's like an earthquake, don't fall you out. Queen of constant, just get it on the back. Such an awesome play, easy, just a more for all. Keep marching on. Queen and royals, we own the throne. Through highs and lows, we stand strong. By haters, we've heard it all before. We'll keep shining while you walk out the door. Every time, booking a sex game. My kick, the words, my favorite. Can't even only be my say. It's like an earthquake, don't fall you out. Queen of constant, just get it on the back. Such an awesome play, easy, just a more for all.
All right. Hello, everyone. Thanks for tuning Blacc in once again to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. I'm your host, Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur, and this is your daily vitamins. So as you're coming in, please feel free to go ahead and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done so already, be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so late. I was having technical difficulties, and I just now had to change the time for the next live that starts right after this. Okay, so let me drop the link for that. It's going to be starting at 1:30 rather than 1:15. All right, because we're getting a late start. With that all being said, everyone, please get those likes up. Please like and share. Thank you in advance. Okay, so don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Dr_A_Shakur, TikTok on Dr. A Shakur, and Twitter at DGoddess27. Also, double check to make sure you're still subscribed to the channel, especially if you have not been receiving those notifications. All right. Okay, so hello, DJ Big Six. Pearly is here. Cherokee is in the Dale. Miss AP, Sharon is here. All right, Juju B is in the house. Okay, let's get into it. Pamela, Honey 69, Tradinia, AJ Matthews, Coco Marshmallows. All right, Jeff ATL is here. Edward, T. Randall, Alice, Pamela, Mel Will. All right, Deronda, I see you, beloved. Chris Jack is here. All right, Chef Quan and family. Okay. Let's get into it. With that all being said, everyone, please get those likes up. Shout out to my moderators putting in work. Okay, so let's go ahead and get this party started. Hey, Wavy, though. Hundia is in the house. All right. Okay, Mr. Elevation, I see you. Okay, so for those of you who follow the spiritual channel, we will be live on the spiritual channel today at 6:15. Okay, with that all being said, hey, Queen Sam, Lindak. All right, said, love your outfit. Thank you, beloved. Okay, Get Jiggy With It is in the house. Now, before I get into the topic about Kim Porter's book, let's just revisit. Hey, Timber Dan, let's just revisit the video that I did for you on July the 30th, where I told you about the book that had been leaked allegedly, and I told you it had not been authenticated, but I also told you that there were some names leaked that were very salacious that my insider told me. And this is a Hollywood insider, please pay attention. But they had told me this information and then also sent me excerpts of the book, of the manuscript, the 40 pages. Now, with that all being said, I told you all there were some names in there and whatnot. And I told you Will Smith's name was in there, and I told you there was a rapper whom I wasn't going to name. And then you all proceeded to guess, or at least try and guess, who that person was. All right? Please pay attention. So let me go back to the first video. All right, so we can get started on what now has been leaked. What kind of man does that? But according to this, he absolutely hit Kim with it. Now, in the case of Mary Ann Gibson, okay, basically, he didn't actually hit her with it. He was threatening to. I'm sorry, Lori Ann Gibson. He was threatening to hit her with it. And the guy from Belle Biv DeVoe, Michael Bivins, was supposedly holding her back. You all remember that? Supposedly, they jumped her. Okay. But anyway, With that all being said, so this all sounds like something that Diddy would likely do, is all I'm saying. Okay. Now, goes on to say that Porter was 47 years old when she died at her home in Los Angeles shortly before midnight on November the 15th of 2018. The Los Angeles County Medical Examiner listed her manner of death as natural and the cause as lobar pneumonia, a condition marked by inflammation and infection in the lungs. But unanswered questions surrounding her death have resurfaced as allegations of violent behavior stack up against Diddy, including by another one of his exes, Cassie Ventura, alongside a federal SEX trafficking investigation. Now, users on social media have even suggested Porter's death may have been a move intended to prevent the release of the memoir that she never finished, in which our sources said she discussed Diddy's alleged involvement in the murder of Tupac Shakur. Please pay attention. Okay, Diddy's going down. It's just plain and simple. Now, for his part, Diddy addressed the Tupac conspiracy theory in 2008 when he was interviewed. He said the story is beyond ridiculous and completely false. Neither Biggie nor I had any knowledge of any attack before, during, or after it happened. It is a complete lie to suggest that there was any involvement by Biggie or myself. Well, I don't think there was any involvement by Biggie, that's for sure. Now, there have never been any criminal charges, indictments, or convictions against Diddy related to the claims. Now, Porter's father told Rolling Stone he was disgusted by a hotel surveillance video from 2016 that was obtained by CNN that showed Diddy dragging Cassie Ventura. Okay, he said it made him wonder whether his daughter suffered abuse during the 13-year relationship with the music mogul. Now, what's more, former Bad Boy rapper Mark Curry told the outlet of Porter's relationship with Diddy, saying, I remember Kim used to go through a lot of stuff. If you live around them, you get to see the toxic relationship. I think every relationship he had that I experienced around him was like that. Porter described the exchange that led to her being hospitalized, okay? A visit that she had to take to the hospital where Diddy supposedly ended up leaving her arm in a cast. Okay, now here's what she says. We were supposed to go out for dinner, but he was in a foul mood. Sean yelled, what the F? I would have to walk on eggshells as I came out of the bathroom, but I found him holding flowers, so I smiled. You brought me flowers? Sean yelled, no. So who the F are they from? I was bewildered and told him, honestly, I don't know. Probably just a fan. He threw the attached card at me. I picked it up to read. Sean, and he slapped me so hard, I hit the ground. Sean yelled, who the F were you with the other night? I looked down at the card that was lying next to me and it read, the other night was amazing. We must do it again. Now, I can only imagine how angry that he was. Okay? I can only imagine. Now, according to the document, when she tried to explain, he threw the flowers at her and said, that's not how this works. You have my child. You don't touch anyone unless I allow it. Okay, clearly talking about the freak offs when he would have them, her, Cassie, and whomever else he was messing around with to have relations with other men. Okay, she wrote saying, Diddy picked up my coffee mug and slammed it against the wall. Coffee flew everywhere as he yelled, what the F? Who the F this ninja think he is? While desperately trying to calm him down, she insisted it was just coffee with a producer. It was nothing, she explained. They met up to discuss maybe me starring. She says they met up to discuss maybe me starring in another movie that he wants to produce. Sean exploded even more. He wants to put the move on my effing family at the top of his lungs. My effing family. He flipped the table over, breaking it. It was a heavy table, but Sean is stronger than he looks. I'm sure he is when his demons are manifest and he gets angry. I pleaded with him, Sean, please. He yelled at me, what? I tried my best to calm him down. He probably didn't know. It didn't come up. You're publicly dating someone else. So he screamed at me and it somehow seemed even more intense. So you didn't tell him to back off. And then out of nowhere, he hit me with a chair. I don't remember anything after that until I woke up in a hospital room. So he knocked her out unconscious. He knocked her out unconscious, allegedly. Okay, allegedly. Now, I'm sorry, but the violence that we saw from Diddy exhibited in that video footage of him and Cassie, that's demonic. That's not a normal level of anger. That was rage. And rage is usually caused by demons. Okay, please pay attention. But let me continue because this is all so sad and clearly nefarious. So she woke up in the hospital room. Now, according to the document, Porter said that when she woke up in the hospital, she says, my arm was in a cast hanging from a sling. My face hurt. My eyebrow was in immense pain, as was my lip. As I came to, the first face I saw was the man who put me here. Sean asked with concern in his voice, how are you feeling? I responded, stay away from me. This is all crazy. And I believe it too. I absolutely believe it. Now, I understand you're angry. I glared at him as I cut him off. I'm serious, Sean. Now, this is what Diddy said. I understand you're angry. I glared at him as I cut him off. I'm serious, Sean. He spoke blandly with no energy. And tell them what? That you had a car accident. They'll pity you. That you hit your head. He was going to make me look crazy. They were going to believe him. He was a kingpin. You're an effing bastard. Now, I want you all to pay attention right here. Because she says he spoke blandly with no energy. Where have we seen him speak like that before? Where have we seen Diddy speak like that before? Do you all remember when I showed you the video just about a week ago? Met when she was working at his label, Uptown Records. The results for yourself. Name out of all the rappers appears twice. That's all I'm saying. Somebody just put the name in the chat. This is all crazy. Y'all are clearly desperate at this point. I might go ahead and tell you at the end of the broadcast, since somebody already guessed it. Okay, 2 people already guessed it. Now, with that all being said, I'm going to show this clip of why they say Kim and Al B. Sure broke up. Okay, so with that all being said, you all remember that night I went live and you all were so desperately trying to guess who it was, in fact, that was named in the book, allegedly. So with that all being said, Jeff ATL said he's still desperate. Said I'm still desperate. Okay. Mel Will says, after he got caught doing something demonic, I guess it leaves a person exhausted being a demon. Timber Dan said, not desperate, Queen. Yes, you all were so desperately trying to guess who it was. Now, the reason I didn't tell you, though I actually had the 40 pages, is because the person who sent it to me told me that there was going to be an interview conducted and all of this was going to be said. And so I decided to let them say it, okay? I decided to play the interview clip rather than me saying it myself because, honey, this had not been authenticated. With that all being said, let's get into it because now I'm going to play that and you all will hear this for yourselves. And just remember, you heard it here first. This is an exclusive to the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur TV show, or the original Queen Ahmadiyyah Shakur show. Okay. With that all being said, don't forget, we're going to be live on the backup channel right after this. Okay. So let me go ahead and pull this up. Likes up, everyone, please. Like and share. Thank you in advance. Hold on. Wait a second. Where is it? Hold on. I have a lot of videos I uploaded this morning, most of them for the backup channel. Here it is. Okay.
Spencer Pratt is married to Heidi Montag when they became famous. They were on a reality show. But what really made them famous in like the tabloids was that she had 10 surgeries done at once, from her boobs to her nose to, liposuction, all this. The doctor's name was Dr. Frank Ryan.
Right.
Now, fast forward, so he became famous. I was going to say Instagram famous, but tabloid famous.
Sure.
Next thing you know, right around the same time, he does Cassie's breast
Right. Breast job.
augmentation. Yeah,
Right.
breast job. Makes it bigger. And apparently what happened is Puffy got really mad. As soon as she woke up, he said, take these out.
Yeah.
And wanted them taken out the next day. And Dr. Ryan said, I'm not doing that. It could kill her. And they
Takes
got
months. Takes months,
into a huge altercation. And I believe he was convinced to take them out. I don't really remember what the end story was.
Yeah.
Long story short, within a year, Dr. Ryan, who Spencer swears he knows him very well. He said he loved his dog who was in the car with him. He was texting something about his dog and he went over a cliff. Now, Spencer says to me, Rachel, I know this guy. I know this area. It's a cliff. He was coming out of his house. It is an area he's gone through every day, at least twice a day. This is not a cliff he would have gone over. He is not a guy who would be texting. This was something that went awry. And he said, I don't know that whoever, made him go over the cliff meant to kill him. It might have been something to scare him, but that's what happened. By the way, the dog is fine. I don't know.
Oh, the dog's
still
fine?
alive, but the
I
dog
wanted to
lived.
hear that. I wanted to hear that. Good.
Yeah. The dog did live. So
good.
now it's resurfaced and everyone is saying that there is, this conspiracy theory that Puffy had this doctor killed because he was
listen, it's not that hard to have some thugs in a car or 2 or 3 cars swerve and make this guy come off the road. He's a doctor. Doctors don't get involved with skirmishes like this. If you got a couple of cars with some big tough guys that don't want to get you off the road, they can get you off the road. I don't know if that happened for sure. That's certainly a good conspiracy theory. Look, no one's going to know the answer to how many people are gone because Puffy did what he did. But we've seen enough from what's written, what Kim has written. Kim was writing a tell-all book. I had excerpts of that before anybody did.
Yeah, I want my listeners to hear a little bit about what you read because you sent it to me. I know it was on your podcast.
Yeah.
But for people that are not aware, what you sent to me was insane. I can't believe where people are not talking about it. Give a little bit of an insight.
Honestly, Rachel, I forget. I'm so diddied out. What was the?
So she had written in her unpublished memoir,
right?
And I think the feds have it at this point, right? I mean, I'm not.
I know a buddy of mine has it. That's how I got it. Okay. I think he's gonna try to do something in Hollywood, but I'm not sure if the feds have it. But
so she claimed, and you had read pieces of this. So I'm paraphrasing, but you had actually read pieces of it. She had claimed that she sort of had it with Puffy and was going to have a conversation with him. She called him over to her home. She said, it's over, and he gets very angry. But what she writes about before that is how, she was done with all the crazy sex.
Oh, the crazy sex parties. Right. I get it now.
The group stuff. I think she was pregnant at one time when she was made to have group sex.
Right.
And then she was there. She had witnessed when she woke up one morning, the door opening and seeing, I think it was Will Smith, seeing Snoop Dogg. Was it Snoop Dogg?
Will Smith, Snoop Dogg, Justin Bieber, Usher. She made references to gay stuff about those kids when they were younger. She'd had it with the sex, these freak out parties where people took drugs. And a lot like Jeffrey Epstein, Puffy was filming everybody. I've even heard there's a chick on YouTube named Jaguar Wright. She's was a rapper. She sang on some people. She sang with Jay-Z. She had some weight behind her. She has decided in the last few years to come out and say everything about hip hop culture. And she has said that these parties were real. Puffy would record everything. And it's even on the dark web. Don't ask me how to get there. Actual sex scenes between stars on the dark web that people pay a lot of money for. I don't know who needs to see this or what kind of money they give up to see Usher having sex with. I don't even know, but those are crazy examples of the kind of life he was living. And I remember when I was, I had a girlfriend that had a Hamptonshire for a while, and I was out there with her in the late 90s, and Puffy showed up because he knew her, and he was with J-Lo, but he was with this young girl. It was not J-Lo. J-Lo was a beautiful star, and he's with this young, obviously he was messing around with her. And I thought, he knows who I am. And he's sitting there with this young girl, and he's with J-Lo. He's obviously a girl. What is he? I was out of the business, so I didn't write about it back then, but I wouldn't have if I was, because it was like an agreement, a silent agreement. You're on your time. I'm not going to. But this guy was very brazen about what he did. He made threats to people that are easily researched and found. When you look, Al B. Shore was a good friend of mine. I haven't talked to him in years, but we used to hang out. Then he gets a phone call. He's like, Will and Jada are up down in the hotel. They're going to have some fun. You want to go with me? You got a girlfriend to bring? I said, I'm not into that shit, man. He said, I'm going to call. He mentioned my other friend. He called my other friend, and they went. I want no part of that. And my friend, who I grew up with, told me, oh, yeah, full on swinging. Full on Will's with guys and Jada's guys in front of everybody. She is so full of shit. So is Will Smith. The jig is up with them, but they're big-time Hollywood people. They dabble in Scientology. They're very creepy to be around. But Al B. Shore was somebody that knew everything about Puffy, and he almost died. God, I think he had his liver went. This guy was in a coma for like a month or two before he came back. And
something else that you had read out loud from Kim Porter's unpublished book was how she talked about someone else dying from pneumonia. And now I'm forgetting.
Yeah, and then she died of pneumonia. And then she died of pneumonia. And no medic. I've had pneumonia 3 times. I'm susceptible to it. So I've never smoked in my life, but I get pneumonia. She had nothing, not even over-the-counter drugs on her night table. Nothing in her house to take care of pneumonia. It's not a real story. She lived where she was in Toluca Lake, was like a mile and a half from my house. I drove there when she died. I don't know what I wanted to see, but I wanted to drive by the house. And there was a lot of people coming in and out the day she died or the day after. Yeah. Very sad. She was I knew her a little bit. She was a sweet person, but anybody that's involved in that kind of lifestyle, you give them all these kids. And let's not forget Al B. Shore's son was adopted by Puffy. You know what I mean? Like Al B. Shore was with Kim Porter before. It's all a mishmash.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah. One of Puffy's sons is Al B.'s son. I think it's Quincy, I believe. And he adopted him. All strange shit. It's all strange.
Wait, do you remember that whole thing where, and I'm going to get this wrong because I didn't actually look this up before we talked, but didn't Diddy adopt a white chick, a young white girl?
I heard that. Yeah, I did. That? Yes, I did. Yeah, that kind of came and went, didn't it?
Yeah, but like, what was that? Who's that? Where is she?
I don't know.
There's so much to uncover. And the more you talk about it, there's so many tentacles where there are so many people in Hollywood and not Hollywood that have witnessed stuff. And either everyone's keeping it quiet, but someone's got to crack at some point. I mean, Aubrey O'Day, is that her name?
Yeah, I know. Yeah. I know
has said this for years and talked about it for years, talked about it for years. There will be other people that will talk about it that aren't just looking for money and don't want to be in a, lawsuit, that really have been dealing with it in therapy, want to tell the story. So I will be interested to see how this pans out. If you hear about any other big stores.
I'll keep you abreast, but I see this ending in a Jeffrey Epstein way. I don't think you're going to see Puffy in jail. I think he has cooperated with the feds for a long time. They know what he brings them, and who knows who's been locked up.
But if he brings them something, someone else has to go down. So we need to hear some other big scandal.
And that's what we're talking about gossip. We're talking about bartering. We're talking about cops operate that way constantly. They have informants that it's very intricate, this whole Puffy situation. Really deep.
Okay.
Okay, I want you all to pay attention because didn't I tell you all I did a video about Diddy's supposed adopted daughter, Ava Baroni Combs? Where is this child? Okay, and she looks an awful lot like that young girl that came up missing, whose name is also Ava. So please pay attention. But also notice that at the end, he said there's going to be some bartering. How long have I been telling you guys that Diddy is bartering for his freedom with the videos that he has that nobody has confiscated as of yet, that he has hidden off somewhere? Didn't I tell you all he was going to use those videos and that footage to barter for his freedom? Okay, so I just want you all to pay attention because you heard it here first. And at the end of the day, let me say this also. Fake Nancy Drew claims that she knew someone who read the memoir, who had the book. Well, she's lying, because if she actually did, she'd have told you this information a long time ago. So please pay attention. All right, with that all being said, this is all nefarious. Okay, this is all so nefarious, but hold on. Because another thing is that Diddy had to get therapy. Okay, Diddy went and got therapy after his breakup with Jennifer Lopez and Kim Porter, allegedly. Okay, Sean Diddy Combs once confided that he sought therapy after his doomed relationships with Jennifer Lopez and Kim Porter. And according to Diddy himself, he did find the guidance that he was looking for at the time. Now, perhaps two of Diddy's most high-profile relationships were the late Kim Porter and J-Lo. Both relationships ended in pretty destructive ways. Lopez's fling with the Bad Boy CEO was full of scandal and controversy. Eventually, Lopez asserted that she couldn't handle Diddy's lifestyle nor his infidelities and decided to call it quits, saying that it was the first time I was with someone who wasn't, no, this is what J-Lo said. It was the first time that I was with someone who wasn't faithful. I was in this relationship with Puff where I was totally crying, crazy, and going nuts. It really took my entire life into a tailspin. Now, Porter had similar reasons for ending her relationship with Diddy. Diddy's affairs were a constant theme in their relationship, too. Now, eventually, Porter was so unhappy that she felt she had no choice but to call it quits. She says, he told me that he may have gotten himself into a situation and he may have fathered another child outside of the relationship. And I said, really? Well, I already knew. I'm glad you decided to be a man. Okay, I was like, dude, this is so whack. I can't even respect you right now. And for me, once the respect is gone, I'm not even listening to you. I'm a Southern girl, and my home life is numero uno. I wasn't waking up feeling happy. There's no other way for me to articulate it other than a feeling. I just wasn't feeling it. That's why I had to leave. Now, Diddy engaged in so much needed self-reflection after both of these relationships. The controversial artist often turned to therapy to deal with some of his feelings and traumas, but his relationship issues especially motivated him to seek professional help. Now, I want you all to pay attention. This is important because Diddy did say in that apology video to Cassie that he sought therapy. Now, we didn't believe him because, you know, he still acted a whole fool, but clearly he was getting therapy, supposedly. And if that's the case, it just looks like it just didn't work. Okay, so please pay attention. Now, he says, I've gone to therapy for relationships I've been in, for tragedies I've been through. I think therapy is good. This is what Diddy once said. He says, I've been called bipolar. I'm not. I have just very drastic mood swings. Diddy, that's totally what bipolar is. Okay, drastic mood swings. But anyway, he says, I went to therapy when Big died, but a lot of my therapy has been with love and relationships. I've had therapy about my relationship with Kim, about my relationship with Jennifer. Therapy helped me through a lot of those situations. Now, Porter didn't have a very high opinion of Diddy's relationship with Lopez. According to Porter, Diddy was still very much in contact with her while he was dating the star. She said, no one knows that part. Okay, he was calling 50 to 60 times a day. Sometimes I wouldn't even talk to him because I was angry. I was so angry. I couldn't be nice. I couldn't be nice, Kim. I had to be, that bitch. Like, this is not going down. So this further reinforced Porter's opinion that Diddy's relationship with Jennifer Lopez wasn't truly authentic. She says, the world just saw the bright lights in the camera, but I knew what was really going on. He was still in love with me. Now, Porter was also vehemently against Diddy bringing one of her kids around J-Lo back then. She said, do you see me? I'm a full Black woman. We don't mix and mingle like that. I'd kill him dead. And so he knew better. And besides, does she look like the type that would want to play house and family with two little Black kids? No, I don't think it was that type of situation, she said. Okay, so basically Diddy supposedly got therapy, honey. All right, so maybe he wasn't lying, but like I said, that didn't seem to work. Okay, that didn't seem to work. Virtual babe, who are you telling to shut up? Talking about therapy, bipolar girl, shut up. Are you telling me to shut up? Honey, let me just put you in a timeout. Or better yet, I'm going to let you sit there for a minute. But at the end of the day, don't tell me to shut up, honey. I'm just telling you what the information says, okay? You don't think Diddy may possibly be bipolar? Why the way he's acting a whole fool? Okay, Deronda said sugar smacks just spreading sugar to everybody, okay? AJ Matthews said, I have bipolar disorder, but I don't act like him. Well, you know, it affects different people differently. Big Chief All-American says, Kim, a real one, from Columbus, Georgia. Absolutely. Okay, Reese said, I need to go wash my ears after hearing this story. I know, right? It's all nefarious. Okay, so with that all being said, likes up, everyone, please like and share. I think I am going to block Virtual Babe because, girl, don't come here telling me to shut up. Who you thinking you are, honey? I like your nerve. So anyway, but let's continue because now we're going to get into what Blacc Sam said about the demise of Nipsey. Okay, he spoke out for the first time. And so I'm going to play the audio, not the video, because I don't have permission. I'm going to put an overlay on the screen and let you guys hear this. So likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance.
So he pulled it up and he like, man, look at this, bro. You look amazing, bro. You about to do movies after this. Look at this shot. And so Hussle seen it, and Hussle was smiling. Hussle was happy. He seen the shots of the video. He's like, man, he's telling him like, bro, ain't no more small time shit, man. After this, nigga, your shit going out the roof. And so, you know, we was all happy and shook hands with them, and then we left. And that was the last interaction, bro.
And that was the night before?
The night before, Saturday.
And so Sunday, what was that morning like for you, Sam?
Sunday, it's regular Sunday, man. I think we had spots in the hood. So one of the spots we had little weed spots, 24-hour spot. And I think it was my boy who usually do one of the shifts. I had to cover one of the shifts. And so I was in it all night. And I end up, the morning shift came in, I ended up leaving. And so my goal was to go to the house and sleep a couple hours and then go back to the shop and close the shop up for the rest of the night. And so I'm at Granny's house, sleep on the floor. And this phone just going crazy, man. It woke me up. And I picked the phone up and, forget who called me, man. I just hear people screaming in the background. And they're like, man, bro got shot. So I just immediately just run out the house and just jet out the door. My grandma was in the living room watching TV, so she seen me run out, didn't close the door, just got in the car. My grandma's on 5th in Slauson, so the shop is maybe like 6 blocks away. So I just ran every light, every stop sign, and I get there, and man, it's just going crazy, man. Everybody screaming, and I just see bro, and I'm just, it's fucked up, but bro still breathing. I think Kev Mack was like talking to him and trying to tell him, breathe, stay with, just breathe, bro. So I'm looking and trying to, we need to figure this shit out. So I had to think ambulance on the phone. And everybody screaming. I was just like, man, shut the fuck up, man. It's just like take the phone. I'm trying to talk to the ambulance. They say they coming and they telling me, I'm asking them like what do we need to be doing? And so they telling me to try to administer CPR on bro and asking me, is he breathing? I'm like, yeah, he's still breathing, And just try to do the best that we could. And finally, police came and ambulance came and they took him. And so I'm just praying, I had faith that bro was gonna be all right. And then I had a lot of people shot in that parking lot. And we, I drove multiple people to the hospital, and I'm like, man, if anybody make it, bro gonna make it for sure. And that was the ride to the hospital, man. Just praying and You know, I was confident bro was gonna be good, man. And just couldn't understand it, man. Just like the Twilight Zone after that. Everything I believed in or my faith in shattered. But
did you get word like right then? Did you follow?
Yeah. Followed the ambulance and they got out, and so I was trying to go to the doctors and the ambulance. I think J-Rock, then one of the ambulance told J-Rock something, and he came to me. I'm like, man, I'm not trying to hear that, man. I'm trying to figure it out and go talk to them and then go to the doctors and here, and then everybody's screaming and just walked out. Just fucked up. But
when you walked out, you knew then?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. You know, still can't understand it, honestly. Just it's Twilight Zone, man. Don't understand. Shook my whole belief in whatever I believed in, and you know.
Man, that's one of those. It's wild too because we thought we had it like rough that day. Right. When we started hearing calls or we started piecing things together. And the first thing I thought, you know, you started thinking about family. Right? Of course, you pop up. Then I'm hearing certain things, and I was like, man, was Jay there? Because I knew we had heard it was a couple people, and I was like, when I called Jay, when he didn't answer, I immediately put him there too. Right? You know what I'm saying? Because I would always see them together. You know, and it's crazy because we never had a chance to talk, but I didn't know that y'all had that much conversation even the night before. Yep. About, man, you know, we got to move a little different. You know, we gotta make sure that security's on set, and you know, bro doing his regular routine. Yep. You know, like at home. You know, with that, bro, it's like, not what is the first thing that you do, man, but where's headspace, man? Because it's hard to just not, you know, either throw it all away or give it all up, right? You know, because we got Nip as friend, music, whatever it may be. You know, y'all sharing bedrooms. That's like me and my bro, right? You know, at some point, do you feel like any of this is worth it, or were you ready to throw it all away? Oh, no, man. 100%, like, crash out, broad daylight, or whoever. And, you know, we start figuring out who the streets was saying it was. And, you know, that's what the whole unit was like. Where's this nigga at? And, you know, that was the mind space at that point. Yeah. Aside from just dealing with, you know, the reality, you know, but it was go time, man. And, you know, they're going to make sure the kids is good, make sure his kids is good, and make sure they keep going. Is it as random as what the public thought it was? Like, seeing somebody, Eric, and talked, and I mean, you know, he already got convicted, so for me, without going into too many details, somebody come to the shop. They know we in the doorway. When Hustle pull up, we in the doorway. You gonna see me with a hoodie on, and I got a pistol on me. You gonna see one of the team members in the hoodie in the doorway with a pistol. That's protocol when Hustle pull up. So it's Sunday. It's busy in there.
Why the niggas in there didn't follow the protocol? I wasn't there. Why they didn't follow it? Maybe they was fucking around helping the customer, doing some fucking customer service. This is what I'm thinking, trying to, you know, transition into some legitimate just selling clothes. But nobody was in the doorway. And from my understanding, old boy walked up with no shirt on first to check the scene because he know what's going on in that parking lot. And had a conversation. Probably seen nobody was in the doorways. Checked Hussle had on shorts. Checked everybody else. Left. They say came back with a red shirt on. Tiptoed through the alley and went right and started shooting. So to me, that's premeditated. Number one, there's no red shirts in the hood. You can't buy no red shirt. No liquor store sell no red shirt. Number two, when a nigga come through the alley with a red shirt, that's the throw off. Or the Bloods did it. Or the Inglewood families did it. Or the BPS. That's the throw off. Red shirt. So for me, he felt he was supposed to do a job, or somebody sent him or whatever, and he was nervous. He was supposed to hit that alley with that red shirt immediately, but he didn't do that. He came in and he wanted to check the scene. He wanted to make sure he wasn't getting into a shootout. And that's my thoughts on it. You understand? So, and can't nobody tell me nothing about that because it just don't make no sense. It's not random. You know, I know Hussle. You know, ain't nobody gonna say nothing crazy to Hussle because they know what come with it. No matter what age you are, niggas ain't saying nothing crazy to Hussle wherever you find him at. But on Crenshaw and Slauson, definitely you're not saying nothing crazy. You're gonna come, you're gonna tuck your tail and be humble, and if not, you're getting beat up on the spot. And we done did it a million times. Hussle done did it a million times. So the fact that he left tell me everything I need to know. It was no argument. You know, it was no sense of threat. Because with that come, like, hey, be on deck. It was none of that. It was just, you know, to me it was, let me come through, let me see what's going on, and then let me, you know, in this broad daylight, man, and it's, you know, it's a lot of unanswered questions, man.
You don't believe he had any dialogue with Nip that day, or did anybody say he said something?
Yeah, no, they had dialogue, but it was in the mix of him coming up, talking to bro, and you know, whatever transpired, it wasn't an aggressive dialogue. It was just maybe small talk, and then maybe people saying Nip brought something up to him. Okay, he may have, but it wasn't. To me, that don't. Whatever the dialogue was, that didn't justify, or that didn't turn into that.
Okay, I'm gonna stop right there, you guys. Now, for those of you who remember, you may remember that I did a video about Diddy's involvement with Lauren London, and I also told you that when Lauren London was in an interview, her and Nipsey, she said that a friend of hers, her homeboy, had got in her DMs, got her phone and got in her DMs and messaged Nipsey for her. Okay. And then, you know, we found out that she was so close with Diddy. I said, I think that's who did it. And then let's not forget that Jaguar Wright said that Diddy and Snoop were plotting on Nipsey. Now, if Diddy and Snoop were in that bed, as was said, allegedly said in that memoir, well, that might make some sense. But anyway, I'm going to share my screen and go to the video that I did about that, just to share a few clips. Likes up, everyone, please like and share. Thank you in advance.
Bed. Now you want to sit up there and talk about it wasn't all what it was hitting for, and you want to talk about this. If you married a Crip, you seed up. You don't get to walk away. And ain't nothing Honeycomb can do. Isn't it funny how her sister was working for him?
Wow.
Isn't that interesting? I guess that was part of the payment. Your sister got to get a job working for the devil? Because I'm accusing you now, Lauren. You work with Diddy to line up your baby daddy, just like Khalees. Work with Nasquiat to line up Nas.
Okay, so I'm going to stop it right there. So with that all being said, she clearly said what I said. Okay? Now, somebody sent me that video because they saw the video. I believe they saw the video that I just showed you all. All right, so somebody sent me that, and I thought it was all very interesting. So she pretty much corroborated what I was on. Read it on Nipsey. It's deep. Okay? Now, I have a bad boy contract and have a discussion about concluding her relationship. Wrote him repeatedly, and during the duration of the making of the album, Combs forced Jones to. Let's talk about Lauren London, because I told you all months ago that Lauren London, in my opinion, allegedly had something to do with Diddy's, demise. Her and Diddy, I think that they secretly had something going on. I told you all that then, and I showed you my receipts. So I'm going to revisit that video and show you that again. But also, I told you all that I did a reading on Nipsey just days after he died, March the 31st. Okay? And so with that all being said, I actually did that reading on a Facebook Live, but I don't know. It must have gotten deleted, because when I went to find it, I could not find it. What I did see, hold on. What I did see was this. What I did see was a post that I made telling everyone that I'm going to go live at 8 o'clock to do a reading on Nipsey. I cannot find the video. Likely Facebook deleted it, or maybe I accidentally deleted it. I don't know. It was years ago. But anyways, you can see, okay, I sent messages to some of my followers. One of them is named Mimi's Oni. And I said, hey, Queen, live at 8, did a reading on Nipsey. You'll want to hear this. And then I sent one to Tiffany Jones. I said, going live at 8, did a reading on Nipsey. It's deep. Now, I want you all to pay attention, because when I did that reading on Nipsey, like I said, just a few days after he died, I wasn't even on YouTube then, I was on Facebook. Now, when I did that reading, and I said in the reading, the cards showed me, and let me just go back. The reason I did the reading is because after Nipsey died, I had a dream that Nipsey was standing in front of me, or standing to the side of me, and he was holding out a deck of cards, like wanting me to pick one. And so I picked a card, and then Nipsey just disappeared. So when I woke up, I was asking myself, what does this mean? Why am I dreaming about Nipsey holding cards? And that's when it came to me that Nipsey wanted me to do a reading on him so I would find out the truth. And so I did the reading, and it showed me that Lauren London had involvement in his death. Now, this is allegedly, it was just a dream. But with that all being said, I said this back then, and then people were saying, oh, Queen, you don't know what you're talking about. That can't be right. That was her baby daddy. Why would she do something like that? Blase, blase. Okay, and then fast forward, I find out that her and Diddy were such good friends. Okay, now I just showed you all that to verify my own receipts. All right, so with that all been said, because I'm just letting you all know that I knew a long time ago, before people started saying it, or at least I suspected, that Lauren was sent on Nipsey. And I also told you all that I had a dream about Nipsey, and he wanted me to do a reading. At least that's how I interpreted the dream. So let's go to those receipts that I showed you previously, and then I'm going to play audio or video by Jaguar Wright, where she pretty much corroborated 2 months ago what I said back in 2019. So please pay attention. Please pay attention. Okay, here we go. I'm going to share my screen so you all can see this video that I did for you months ago, a few months ago.
When Biggie was down in LA, it wasn't the first time he'd been set up on the West Coast. A few years earlier, Big and his entourage arrived for a last-minute booking in Sacramento.
You get there, it's a little weird. Not a lot of people here. It's maybe 10, 15 people at the most. So Big goes on. All of a sudden, they start throwing coins at us.
You ever had coins thrown at you on stage?
We head out.
This reminded me of another picture. Why hasn't she come out and spoken about this? Why didn't she come out and verify what Cassie said? Well, maybe because she was really close with Diddy and called him her brother. Did y'all know that? Hold on. Let me show you the receipts. That's a photo in the middle of Diddy and Cassie and Lauren London. But look at how Diddy is looking at Lauren London. Look how he's looking at her. And Cassie's on the other side of him. Now, of course, both of them, Cassie and Lauren, both modeled for Sean John. But that's not the point. See how close Cassie and Lauren London were? Or are. Maybe they still are. And if they are, that's why I have even more questions as to why Lauren hasn't come out and said something, corroborated what her friend has said about Diddy, just like Tiffany Red did the other day. Now, when I saw this picture, this reminded me of another picture that I saw Lauren and Nipsey wearing those same outfits in. And I said, where have I seen them in those outfits before? Now, the funny thing is, Diddy is in the middle of Nipsey and Lauren. Why? And why is he looking at Lauren like that in the previous picture? Let's go back to it. Now, this picture right here, look how Diddy is still focused on Lauren, while Nitty is touching him on the shoulder. I wonder what's really going on here, but this had to be taken the same day as this. That's where I saw those outfits before. When Lauren London and Nipsey did the photo shoot before his death. Y'all don't find that suspicious? Does anyone find that suspicious? But hold on, wait, there's more. Now, please pay attention to this. Now, you remember this picture in all white with Lauren London and Nipsey, also taken when they had the photo shoot. But what is this? This is a photo shoot with Diddy and Lauren in all white. What's really going on here? And then it says, Diddy post this. It has Diddy's name. It's from his post. And then it says, and then it was deleted. I want you to pay attention. It was deleted. But it says Diddy. It says hashtag lost files at Lauren London. He tagged her in it and put the blue heart, which they used to put for Nipsey, which is what Lauren used to post for Nipsey. What's going on there? I have questions. And then the post was deleted. Well, why did Diddy delete it after he posted it? What's this right here? This picture with him and Lauren sitting so cozy together. Y'all don't find that suspicious? Y'all don't find that suspicious? Susan said it's all going to come out. Nipsey Hussle wasn't behind him being murdered. This is all real quite crazy. Hold on, but let me continue. There's more. There's Diddy between Cassie and Lauren London again. That could have just been a Sean John ad. I'm not sure. But there he is, all cozied up with Lauren again. And then this picture here. Look how Cassie and Lauren London are holding each other. Now, I'm sorry. I have several questions. Were both of them messing around with Diddy? I'm not saying they were. I'm just saying I have questions. And who is this guy right here? This looks like an actor that I've seen in something. His face looks very familiar. Does anybody know who that guy is? He looks like an actor I've seen on something. I don't know who he is, though. Wonder who he is and what he had to do with all of that. But I find it very interesting. But hold on. Because do you all remember that once when Lauren London was asked how did she meet Nipsey, and she told the story about going to his store over in Slauson and purchasing DVDs from his new album that was out. And then she said her homeboy, not herself, she said her homeboy text or got in the DMs of Nipsey and pretended to be her. Do you all remember that? Because if you don't, hold on. Now, I couldn't find the video of her actually saying that, but there's a video showing that she said it. I'm going to mute the sound. And you can read it because there's subtitles. Hold on just a second. I'm going to share my screen. It was a match made in Hollywood heaven that will continue to live on forever. West Coast rapper and community hero Nipsey Hussle was shot and killed on Sunday, March 31st in his hometown of Los Angeles. As the music world grieves his tragic passing, support from his longtime girlfriend, actress Lauren London, has flooded social media. The pair first met at his Marathon clothing store on Slauson Avenue in Los Angeles, the same location where he was gunned down. Here's a look back at their fairy tale love story. The couple, who were known for being extremely private when it comes to their union, first started dating in 2013 when London wanted to buy Nipsey's $100 limited edition mixtape, a rap present for her co-stars on the BET series, The Game. After her mixtape purchase, the ATL actress began following Hussle on Instagram. You know what that means, right? That's what Nipsey Hussle told GQ. London told GQ that after following the double up rapper, she did not make the first move. Now pay attention. I did not slide into his DMs. My homeboy did. Who is her homeboy? Hussle followed back and slid into her DMs, and the rest, as they say, is history. Who is the homeboy? Is Diddy the homeboy? Is Diddy the homeboy? I have questions. Is Diddy the homeboy that slid in the DMs for him? Because what man slides in another man's DMs for a woman, acting as if it's that woman? I think it was Diddy. But hold on. After those pictures were posted with Lauren London and Diddy, people started spreading rumors that Lauren and Diddy were dating. This was in 2020. Lauren London talks about rumors that she's dating Diddy after Nipsey Hussle's death. Actress Lauren London was quick to shut down the rumors that she is now dating hip-hop mogul Sean Diddy Combs almost 1 year after the death of her boyfriend, Grammy-winning rapper Nipsey Hussle. The hoopla began when the Bad Boy founder shared a photo of himself with London during the Rock Nation pre-Grammys brunch, captioning the black and white flick, "More Lost Files, Me and My Sister," at Lauren London. Now, despite calling her sister, fans began to question the state of Puff and London's relationship, which immediately set the ATL actress off. She initially responded with a cool head, posted a photo of Hussle, whose birth name was Ermias Ashadam. Okay, she said on there, "Still his, King Ermias, never forget." She followed it up with a more aggressive post demanding the public stop effing playing with her while she continues to mourn the death of her longtime partner. "I'm all love and peace, never forget. I'm a woman in grief and I don't play about Nip, my family, my character, and code." This is what she captioned on Instagram. About to drink a green juice to start the day, though. But what's up with those pictures and why did Diddy delete them? Was it because Lauren went off? I have questions. Okay, I'm going to stop it right there. I'm going to stop it right there because the next thing I showed in that video was Nipsey, and he was basically saying the same thing that Lauren said, that her homeboy set them up. And I didn't have time to find that video that morning because I was in a rush and I didn't gather my receipts the night before. So I was in a rush. So I didn't have time to really look for that video. So I got that one. But anyway, now, as you can see, there's clearly a connection. But then Kodak Black. Remember when Nipsey passed and Kodak Black basically tried to hit on Lauren London and everybody went in on him? Well, here's what Kodak Black said in response to that. Like, up, everyone. Please don't forget to like and share. Y'all know I work hard for these receipts. Okay, please pay attention.
Think on that. When I got there, you know how much Crip showed me love. Every Crip nigga said, I just said the same shit. And they didn't say nothing about this. Them said, go. I'm saying, Mr. Brother, fuck me. And bitch, if anything really want to be technical, homie, like, nigga, Diddy just had this little nigga up under him. You know what I'm saying? Bitch, and little Naylor, he fucking with the man, girl. Y'all ain't saying nothing to Diddy.
He fucking with the man, girl. Y'all ain't saying nothing to Diddy.
Okay, so I don't know if you all can hear that. I'm sorry, I had the music a little too loud, but he said that the Crips basically told him they would have done the same thing. And he said people didn't say nothing to Diddy. He said Diddy had that man all up in his face. And then he was messing with the man's girl. So where did Kodak Black get that from? Why would he have thought that Diddy had something going on with Lauren London? Okay? So please pay attention. This is all nefarious. But now next I'm going to show you some more. I'm going to show you the video that Jaguar Wright pretty much was saying that. Okay, so there you all heard it. And don't forget that I also showed you a video of, I think it was Angie Martinez interviewing Lauren London. And Lauren was basically talking about how when she was going to Nipsey's funeral, she wasn't even going to get dressed up. She was just going to wear jogging pants or whatever. And then she said Diddy got on the phone. Somebody in her family or something got Diddy on the phone. And Diddy told her, no, go there with your head high and this and that and whatever. And I'm like, why would she be listening to Diddy? And why would her family call all people, allegedly call all people, or call Diddy of all people? Okay, so that just goes to speak to what type of relationship they supposedly had. Why was she even friends with Diddy after he hit her sister, Capricorn, allegedly? So I have questions, but let's have a word from my sponsor, and then we're going to get into this last story about Floyd Mayweather. Okay, likes up, everyone. Please like and share. Thank you in advance.
Do not buy 12 Tribes on Earth hair growth oil and hair magic elixir unless you want super healthy, gorgeous hair that grows. They have a whole line of amazing hair growth products, including hair growth leave-in conditioner spray, hair growth shampoo, hair growth spray, and hair growth butter. I'm starting to sense a theme here. They include quality natural ingredients. They smell amazing, and you can see the results for yourself. So if you're looking for healthy hair growth for your natural or relaxed hair, try 12 Tribes on Earth today.
Okay, so you can order your 12 Tribes hair oil on Etsy.com at Lisa Crafts and also at Walmart.com. Okay, so let's get into this last story where this crazy woman records herself breaking onto Floyd Mayweather's property. Likes up, everyone. Please don't forget to like and share.
Fucking mama house, nigga. How about that? Nigga, tell your security that.
Oh shit.
Tell your security that one.
That's sensei.
That's me speaking on live TV. Since we live, this one go viral so bad, my nigga. Let's send your ass to the man. Ooh. Bitch, you going to the door with this one. Hey, man.
Damn.
Floyd, nigga, I'm sitting all in your shit, nigga. Hit range, nigga, this my shit, nigga. I'm gonna take your shit, nigga. Feel me? Yeah. I really would. I could really take your shit right now. I'm inside your shit, bro. Yeah. For real. Like, no playing, bitch. I'm at your front door, nigga. No playing, bitch. Leave your doors open, nigga. So you know I can, nigga. Leave this shit open, nigga. I'm going to Maybach. Open this shit up too. Yeah. Get me one of these CMT rugs. I might need it. That's not the nigga car. These bitch ass nigga. So you know I can. Nigga. I'm finna land this nigga. Oh, you can't even land this moldy ass cabana. What the f? Yeah. I got a piss. Connected this nigga Wi-Fi real quick. Lost my damn phone at the airport. Bitch ass nigga. Yeah. Fresh to death. Then I come burp.
Now, can you imagine somebody pulling up at your front door, stealing your doormat, putting it in their car, and talking all slick and greasy, and then have the audacity, dare I say, to record themselves doing it? She clearly has mental health issues, okay? Let's make no mistake. I mean, talking hella crap, okay? I mean, like she had all rights. That was funny to me. But where is Floyd Mayweather's security? Where is his security? Like, this is all crazy. Not even just his personal security, who should be standing outside, but what about some sort of a security system? Like I told you, my friend who has a mansion, honey, and owns that water company, she has, like, if you walk up on her property, as soon as you get near it, there's a voice that comes on letting you know, okay, you're on such and such, blase, blase, and then she knows that somebody's outside on her property. So what's going on here? This lady is crazy. Sandra said, I stay on lock with my power tools. Honey, I do too, because people are crazy these days. They're going up there and stole his doormat, talking about, so he'll know she was there. And then talking about, let me hook up to this ninja's Wi-Fi real quick. This is all crazy. I cannot. Timber Dan said, your friend is smart. Okay. Thank you. So anyway, with that all being said, honey, likes up, everyone, please like and share. Okay. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. Be sure to click that notification bell and click the word all so you're notified each time the Queen Goddess goes live. Okay, so don't forget, we're going to be live on the spiritual channel today. And I hope that you all took advantage of that information I gave you about the Lionsgate portal that opened on the 8th, because today is the last day. Okay, if you haven't started your manifestation and your transformation and all of that. And there's the link to the next video. Okay, Juju said hollering. Okay, me too. And so anyway, with that all been said, I hope you all enjoy the rest of this beautiful day. We're going live on the next channel right now after this. Okay, each one teach one. That's how we grow and thrive. Do something productive, constructive, but never destructive. And always remember, beloveds, to keep the Most High first in your lives. Peace.
Yo, Nick, Hit him with that flavor.
Gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you're done. They show no love for the queen, why you hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans? I got dreams like King Luther, shed blood like Kunsa. You ain't helping my people, I ain't got nothing to say to ya. I want all the smoke like hookah. Talking reparations, America won't be great until they give us compensation. I'm like, I'm the hottest right now. See a bunch of lames out here trying to jock on my style. They be doing too much. I'm the queen, it's too easy. It's like they all at Popeyes, how they be talking so greasy. I just sit back and laugh while these haters get madder. So nefarious how they don't want my pockets with cheddar. I tell them they can do better. These snakes in the grass can leave a bite on your ass, cause y'all be trusting too fast. I got my foot on the gas, other one on they necks. Dropping receipts on haters, you better show some respect. I'm never facing regrets, we only facing the threats. Running through every challenge like a relay, break no sweat. It's a cold game, so I got that blanket with me. Now that my people awaken, ain't no going to sleep. I do not play by my piece, this time I'm playing for keeps. You talking slick, but when I see you like them ends, we gon' meet. And I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got gold all in my skin, God all in my blood. Kings all in my circle, you touch one of mine and you done. They show no love for the queen, why they hating on me? Is it cause I'm free and I got Malcolm X in my jeans and I got